Hey, Kenneth is in this kitchen once again. Welcome to my channel. Guys, today we'll be making crispy drumstick with mashed potato, like stuffed mashed potato. And this is actually the first time I'm making this, so I'm kind of proud of myself for trying this out. Of course, we start by peeling our tomatoes, by peeling our Irish potato to get it ready for cooking. And of course, remember when you cut Irish potato, when you peel, I would say, cut it into small chunks to get it ready for cooking and maybe faster cooking. And while we have the Irish potato ready to start cooking, we are at the same time prepping our skinless drumstick. We need to remove the skin to cook the drumstick. Is very important. And even the ones I didn't remove, eventually when it's done cooking, I have to remove the skin. As you can see, I am just busy with removing the skin. Sometimes it's kind of hard, very difficult to remove the skin, but you know what, I'm gonna do this for you guys. So at least to show you need to do this before you can achieve the result we will achieve eventually by the time we are done. And this drumstick is enough for what you want to do. And to start cooking drumstick, we added 3 cloves of garlic to boiling water, added some, of course, ginger, and again we're gonna add, I think, seasoning. Yes, seasoning will go in. Another thing that will go in eventually after seasoning will be our black pepper. I think, okay, I added some water before adding the black pepper, as you can see. And after adding the black pepper, of course, I will still add salt. This is all in all attempt to make sure that the drumstick gets really very tasty by the time it's done. And I have one other thing I'm going to add as we cook the drumstick. Now, as the drumstick is busy cooking, I also have my Irish potato cooking on the other side, which is almost done cooking. Actually, I think at this point in time I brought it down. Yes, I did. It's done cooking. I sieved up the water, and while I continue cooking the drumstick, I added some cooking wine just to give it some more flavor as it's cooking. Yes, this is the drumstick when it's done cooking. The most important thing for this drumstick is to really get very soft, because eventually we need to pull it out from the bone, as the bone eventually will form the stick, I will say, we will use. And this was while I was on live stream making the crispy drumstick filled with stuffed with mashed potato. I'm here showing you guys how I mashed the potato, and also showing you guys how I'm gonna be, making sure that I have the drumstick chopped into bits. Either I used, before using the hammer, I used, of course, the hand mixer, which wasn't giving me the right results. But right now I use my hammer to really mash the drumstick very well, just like I did, of course, with the potato. In preparation of this, of course, I have my cheese ready, and I have my black pepper, I have my other seasoning ready. Now I've added everything. What I'm adding right now, of course, is the mashed potato, just to mix it up very, very well. It's important that you mix this properly. Remember, it has to be mixed properly, and added some cheese before you even start frying. You guys can see my hand when I showed you how I'm trying to mold it. What is important is, while you're mixing it, remember you have to add your spices, and also, more importantly, you have to add your cheese. And as you're molding it, you can choose to add some more cheese in while you're trying to get rid of the enough that you need to fry. In this case, I molded some and I added some extra cheese on the surface before molding it. And this is the first attempt at frying it I am doing on live stream. And I think this particular 3 that I fried came out really nice. It came out really nice. The most important thing, again, make sure, guys, you are frying on a moderate heat. You want to make sure it come out crispy, but not really doesn't get burned or roasted. just fry on a good moderate heat, not a low heat, and also not on a very high heat. And I think these three were just the ones I fried on live stream before I went offline to finish making it, which of course also I recorded as I would show you guys. I just didn't want to spend so much time online and kept you guys waiting, but wanted to just fry some to show you guys, yes, I've done this. This was my first time and I did good. Really, I really did good, man. Come on, this came out really nice. Being that this is my first time of trying something typically I used to buy from big restaurants to eat, so I'm good, I'm impressed. Now you can see how quickly I removed the bone, and you see how that small portion of cheese came out with the bone. The cheese should be able to melt by the time you are done frying this. The cheese inside, that actually is optional. I added some cheese inside. Eventually you can see me pulling it out. But this is the crispy drumstick I made on live stream, and now I went offline to continue cooking just to make it a little bit faster. Here, what I'm gonna do is to get all the drumsticks ready before I will start frying, because I'm not so much in a hurry at this time because I've gone offline. Here I've gotten them ready. What I have set aside in this right now is I have my egg yolk ready, I have my all-purpose flour ready, and of course I have my breadcrumbs ready. The process is, first of all, dip it in the all-purpose flour to get enough flour around it, and then dip it in the egg yolk to make sure it has enough of the yolk, and eventually dip it in the breadcrumbs to give it that crispy look and of course taste by the time we are done making it. Yeah, you can see how good it's coming. Remember, I said from beginning while I was on live stream that yes, you have to fry on a moderate heat, and that is exactly what I'm doing, and that is exactly what I did as I fried all of them. And I think at the end I got about think about 10 or 12 of them. It was what I got. So this took me some time because I needed to make sure this came out nice. Being my first time of doing this, I was a little bit worried that, oh my god, I hope I'm gonna get this right. I hope I'm gonna get this right. But you know what? I did well. I got it right. It's not a typical delicacy I used to cook, but you know what, guys, give me some thumbs up because I did a good job. I love you guys and take care of yourself. Bye.